Welcome class 7. Today we will learn multiplication of decimal numbers. So the first topic in this video will be multiplication by 10, 100, 1000, etc. So when you have a decimal number which needs to be multiplied by 10, then we will write exactly the same number without the decimal first. So here 7.6489 without the decimal will be 76489, and since you are multiplying it by 10 and 10 has 1 and 1 0, so there is only 1 0. That means the decimal will shift this from this place towards right, and that shift will be one place towards right. Since there is 1 0, so decimal will shift one place towards right. So the decimal will be in between 6 and 4. So that means the decimal will be written out here. Okay, so 76.489 is the required decimal number after the multiplication of this with 10. Similarly, if the same number gets multiplied with 100, then we will write again the same figure 76489 without the decimal first. Then in 100 there are two zeros. This means that the decimal from here it will shift towards right two places, and thus it will reach out here between 4 and 8. So the decimal will be written in between 4 and 8. So your answer becomes 764.89. Similarly, if the same number gets multiplied by 1000, then again similarly we'll write the figure 76489, and when it is multiplied by 1000, that means it has three zeros. So three zeros means the decimal will shift towards three places towards right, and it will reach between 8 and 9. So the decimal is written out here. So now the answer becomes 7648.9. So clearly here we can understand that when it is multiplication by numbers like 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh and so on, when it is multiplication, the decimal will shift towards right. One more example. If a decimal number 0.0076 is multiplied with 10, here also the shifting of decimal will take place towards right. So first we write the exact figure with all the zeros in front. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 7 and 6, and it is getting multiplied with 10. So this 1 0 in 10. So the decimal will shift towards right from here to here. So the answer is 0.076. Okay, so this extra 0 in front is not required, so you can simply write 0.076. Now the same number gets multiplied with 100, so we again simply write 3 zeros and 76, that is 00076. Okay, the same figure without the decimal. Now decimal shifts towards two places towards right. So from here it reaches here one place and two place. That means the decimal will come in front of 7. So we'll get this as the answer, and there's no need to write these extra two zeros in front. So your answer is 0.76. Again the same number gets multiplied by 1000, and we will write the figure without the decimal. Now it is getting multiplied with 1000, that is 3 zeros. So the decimal will shift three places towards right, 1, 2 and 3. So here the decimal will be in between 7 and 6, and there is no need to write the extra 3 zeros in front. So the answer is 7.6. So this is how you multiply decimal number by numbers like 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Remember, when it is multiplication, the decimal point will shift towards right. Now we do multiplication of decimal numbers by a whole number. So a simple example, 1.2 gets multiplied with 8. Okay, when you are multiplying a whole number with a decimal number, you simply remove the decimal. When you remove the decimal, it becomes 12 and multiply it with the whole number. So 12 times 8 gives 96. Now it's time to write the decimal. Now there is a decimal in front of one number. Okay, so it's in front of 2. So that means you will put the decimal in front of one number counting from the right hand side. So when you count from right hand side, there is one figure over here. So we'll put the decimal in front of 6. So the answer becomes 9.6. Similarly, let's take little bigger numbers now. If you have to multiply 3.437 with 15, then you will simply remove the decimal first and multiply it with the whole number. You know how to multiply. When you multiply these two numbers, you will get 51555, which you will write this way. And remember, when you are writing the answer, please write it with a small gap in between the numbers so that you can place the decimal point easily. So now you have written this number out here, and now you have to count the decimal places, that is the number of digits after the decimal. So here there are 3 digits after the decimal. So counting from the right side, we will count 3 digits, 1, 2 and 3. That means the decimal point is going to be at this point. So 51.555 is the required answer. Next, again a decimal number gets multiplied by a whole number. This decimal number is written without the decimal. So 1465 gets multiplied with 32. Now you know how to multiply. You multiply and get the answer. The answer over here is 46880, 46,880, which you are supposed to write like this. Now there are 2 digits after the decimal, or we can say the decimal point is in front of 2 decimal place. So counting it from the right hand side, 1 and 2, that means the decimal point is supposed to be here. So you'll get 468.80, and that's the required answer.